Good morning, students. Hope you will be fine at your respective places. Today, we are in continuation to this last topic, that is the biodiversity and the conservation, where we have given a little bit of introduction, where we have studied what are the जो हम कहेंगे types of the biodiversity which are going to be studied, which are very much important rather, and are going to be studied at the three levels of the organization. Today we are going to discuss the hotspots. What do we mean by the hotspot? Hotspots are the areas that are extremely rich in, जहाँ पर हम देखते हैं that are extremely rich in species, and species and are under constant threat. So what do we mean by the hotspots? Hotspots are simply the areas that are extremely rich in species. They have got the very high what we call as an endemism, and they are under constant threat. Now here comes the another term that we will call as the endemic. Endemic simply means endemic species. It means that species which is confined rather to a particular region, जो सिर्फ मखसूस किसी इलाके में पाए जाते हैं. That species, that is called as endemic species. For example, I will give the example of the hongle, Kashmir stag. It is only confined to this part of the world, that is in the Kashmir Valley. Now जो कॉन्सेप्ट जो था हॉटस्पॉट का, इट वाज रादर डेवलप्ड बाय, हम कहेंगे कॉन्सेप्ट जो था हॉटस्पॉट का, हॉटस्पॉट्स ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी का, इट वाज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डेवलप्ड बाय नॉर्मन मायर्स in the year 1988. So he was the first person who has given us the concept of hotspots of biodiversity, and it was he gave us this concept in the year 1988. He identified those areas where we will जहाँ पर हम देखेंगे that these hotspots they can be used for the in situ conservation, अगर हम बात करेंगे इंडिया की, ओवरऑल इंडिया contributes about 8% of the global biodiversity. India contributes about 8% of global biodiversity, and अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, it has got only 2.4% of the total land area of the world. दो इंडिया की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, जिसका जो एरिया है, इट हैज़ गॉट ए वेरी, हम कहेंगे ओनली वेरी मियर what we call as a very small land area of the world, which comprise about 2.4%. but still then इंडिया की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, it contributes about 8% of the global biodiversity of the world. Now these areas जो हम यहाँ पर देखेंगे, this land area of the world, they are very much rich in the flora, they are very much rich in the fauna. अगर हम बात कर लेंगे इन फ्लोरा में, not only the flowering plants, not only the bryophytes, not only the algae, but different varieties of these plants are found in India. Besides this fauna में हम देखेंगे very types of reptiles, amphibians, we will find the very types of these mammals which are found in India. अब जो हम इंडिया की बात कर लेंगे, इंडिया हैज़ ए ग्रेट, अगर हम देखेंगे wealth of biodiversity, that it is rich in the biodiversity. जो यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं वेरिड फॉर्म्स ऑफ flora, varied forms of fauna, they are found in its forest, they are found in its wetland, they are found in its water bodies. इंडिया में हम देखते हैं कि that it has got a wide range of habitats. Those habitats, those dwelling places, they ranges from tropical rainforests to alpine vegetation. They varies from temperate forest to the coastal wetlands. इंडिया में हम ये देखते हैं कि that it has got a what we call as a fertile plains, that is, it has got a fertile river plains what we call as, it has got the high plateaus, it has got the what we call as the major rivers, like we have got the Ganga, we have got the Brahmaputra, we have got this Indus. So also this India, it has got a great diversity in climate. Some places here we will see they are very much hot throughout the year, but there are some places where we will see that they have got the extreme types of temperatures. अगर हम यहाँ पर देखते हैं क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस, रेनफॉल, जो हम देखते हैं कि कुछ इलाके यहाँ पर जहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा बारिशें होती हैं, लेकिन कुछ इलाके ये भी हैं जहाँ पर वी विल सी जो बारिशें हैं दे फॉल दैट द लेस रेनफॉल. सो वी विल सी इंडिया too, it shows a great diversity in its climate, it shows a great diversity in its topography. In topography we will see we have got the plains, we have got the mighty Himalayas, we have got the plateaus, we have got the coastal areas. So all these factors, they play an important role in having a very rich biodiversity in India. India has recorded about 47,000 species of plants. India has recorded about 81,000 of what we called as animals. So this is about this plants, it is about 7% and it is about 6.5% of the total. अगर हम कहेंगे ग्लोबल, अगर हम वर्ल्ड वाइड देखेंगे, वर्ल्ड वाइड के अगर हम देखेंगे जो फ्लोरा है, इंडिया कंट्रीब्यूट्स अबाउट 7% ऑफ द टोटल वर्ल्ड फ्लोरा एंड इंडिया आल्सो कंट्रीब्यूट्स अबाउट 6.5% ऑफ द टोटल ग्लोबल फाना इन द वर्ल्ड. India has got, अगर हम कहेंगे that about 5,000 species of flowering plants, they have got their origin in India. इंडिया की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, ये कहा जाता है कि इंडिया इज द सेंटर ऑफ ऑरिजिन, सेंटर ऑफ origin of about 160 species of crop plants and 320 species of wild relatives of cultivated crops. इंडिया में हम देखते हैं कि इंडिया has got 372 different mammals which give it is the rank 8th in the world. मैमल्स की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, गोया इंडिया हैज गॉट द 372 डिफरेंट मैमल्स एंड विच गिव हिम द रैंक इन द वर्ल्ड, 8th हाईएस्ट रैंक इन द वर्ल्ड. इंडिया हैज गॉट 1228 species of birds which give him the rank of 8th in the world. India has got about 428 species of reptiles which give him the rank of 5th in the world. So India has got varied types of these insects, about 50,000 species of these insects. We have got 13,000 species of these butterflies and moths. So अगर हम ये बात कर लेंगे, इंडिया हैज गॉट ए रिच बायोडाइवर्सिटी. नाउ हमारा जो ये टॉपिक था, दैट इज दिस हॉट स्पॉट्स. व्हाट आर द वेरियस क्राइटेरिया फॉर आइडेंटिफाइंग द हॉट स्पॉट्स. We have got the two main criteria for identifying the hot spots. Criteria. for identifying the hot spots. For identifying the hot spots. First जो है that is number of endemic species. कि एंडेमिक स्पीशीज यहाँ पर कितने पाए जाते हैं, किसी इलाके में कितने एंडेमिक स्पीशीज पाए जाते हैं. दूसरा दैट इज डिग्री ऑफ थ्रेट, कि इन स्पीशीज जो भी वट एवर दे आर फाउंड इन अ पर्टिकुलर एरिया, वेदर दे रिमेन अंडर द थ्रेट. इफ दे रिमेन अंडर द थ्रेट, व्हाट इज द डिग्री ऑफ थ्रेट. अगर हम बात करेंगे अब तक लगभग थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड वी हैव गॉट अबाउट 25 हॉट स्पॉट्स इन द वर्ल्ड. We have got 25 hot spots. Out of these 25 hot spots, 15 जो हैं they are reported in tropical forests. जो 5 जो हैं they are found in Mediterranean type zones. So out of 25, 15 are reported in tropical forests. 5 जो है they are found in the what we called as the Mediterranean type zones. और उसमें कुछ हम ये देखते हैं कि in the tropical forest we have got some 9 of islands. जो हम देखेंगे आउट ऑफ दीज 25, 9 जो हैं दे आर आइलैंड्स एंड बाकी जो 16 हैं दे आर ट्रॉपिक्स. इन हॉट स्पॉट्स में हम देखते हैं कि दुनिया की लगभग 20% ऑफ द ह्यूमन पॉपुलेशन जो है दैट इज इनहेबिटेटेड इन दीज हॉट स्पॉट्स. इन हॉट स्पॉट्स में हम देखते हैं कि दुनिया की कुल आबादी का 20% रहता है. अब हम देखते हैं कि इंडिया में भी आउट ऑफ दीज 25 हॉट स्पॉट्स जो हम देखते हैं कि 2 जो हैं they are found in India. What are these? First one, that is the Eastern Himalayas. Eastern Himalayan hotspot. दिस एक्सटेंड्स जो हम देखते हैं नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पार्ट दैट इज द जो हमारे पास 7 सिस्टर्स है, आसाम है, मेघालय है, नागालैंड है, मणिपुर है, त्रिपुरा है, सिक्किम है. दी 7 नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न इंडिया अप टू भूटान. सो दिस ये वाला इलाका इसमें पूरा आता है. दिस इज द नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ द इंडिया. एंड यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि वी हैव गॉट सम एंडेमिक स्पीशीज एंड दोज एंडेमिक स्पीशीज जो हम देखें कि इस इलाके में हम कुछ फैमिलीज भी देखते हैं विच आर वेरी मच प्रिमिटिव. एंड दोज प्रिमिटिव वी हैव गॉट मैग्नोलिएसी. दूसरे हमारे पास है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज विंट्रिएसी. दीज आर द 2 primitive families which are settled found in this area. अब हम देखते हैं कि जो important plants है they are magnolia. We have got another one that is called as the betula. Magnolia and betula which are found in this. Here we will see in this part some temperate forests are also found. Temperate forests are found in this and also some deep valleys are also found there. दूसरा जो हमारे पास है hot spot that is the Western Ghat hot spot. यहाँ पर हम क्या देखते हैं कि the Western Ghat, it is a coastal region rather, and it is found on the western part of the India. It is mainly found in the states of Karnataka. It is found in the state of Maharashtra. It is found in the state of Kerala. अब यहाँ पर we have got in this Western Ghat we have got two main centers of biodiversity. वो कौन कौन से? एक है साइलेंट वैली, एक है हमारे पास दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द साइलेंट वैली, और दूसरा हमारे पास है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द अगस्त्य मलाई हिल्स. These are those two places where these are the very much rich in the biodiversity in the Western Ghat of the India. And in this what we will mainly see in the evergreen temperate forests are found in this region. And this region जो हम देखते हैं it is found in the states like Karnataka, Maharashtra and Kerala. And here we will see we have got the two main centers of biodiversity, and those are Silent Valley and we will find the Agastya Malai Hill. So today we have now, if we recapitulate that we have discussed the hot spots. And what are those hot spots? Hot spots are simply the area that are extremely rich in the species and are under the constant threat. And in the world we will find about 25 hot spots, and those hot spots they cover about 1.4% of the total land area of the world. And those hotspots they are found in the various parts of the world. Out of these hotspots, 25 hotspots, we have got 2 hotspots which are found in our country, that is India. And also we have discussed the biodiversity of the India. India is the rich in the biodiversity. उसके कुछ reasons हमने भी बताए. The main reason for that it is because of the diversity in the climate. It is because of the diversity in the topography. It is because of the diversity in the geology. And all these 3 factors they have made it rich in biodiversity. This was all for today. Until in the next topic we will further proceed in this biodiversity and conservation. Until then, goodbye. God bless you. Thanks.